Hello, all my art-loving friends. Today we are continuing the saga of the Fellowship of the Traveling Sketchbook. What is that? Stay tuned and I'll tell you. Alright, this traveling sketchbook is something that Jake over at Doomsayer Designs started along with the Art Box TakeOver that Jude and her pencil started. So two things in one, and it's super fun. So this Art Box TakeOver, you send art supplies to the next YouTuber, they make a video of it, and then Jake added in the traveling sketchbook. This will go along with the Art Box TakeOver book, and every artist that receives the box should do a sketch in this, and at the end, when it's all full, we send it back to him. And hopefully display it on his channel, however long that takes, because there are quite a few pages in here. What I have done is take Jake's lead. He did a self-portrait, although he made himself a monster. I'm not sure I'll be quite that brave, but I thought, hey, I'll do a self-portrait. So I spent some time taking a picture with a brush, putting it in the computer, altering the angle of this paintbrush because I'm a watercolor painter, so I figured having a paintbrush in my hand would be good, and then spent a lot of time sketching and resketching and all of that because I didn't want to trace. I wanted to actually like draw something for real, but I have a lot of versions of this sketch, and then I kind of brought it into the computer to just tweak just a few things. Like I got a perfect sketch and the eye was just like a 16th inch too high and it was driving me crazy, so I just scooched it down. Anyway, found the perfect sketch finally and transferred it in here. So I wanted to do watercolor because I am a watercolor artist, as we've talked about, but this paper is super thin. So I think I'm going to take Jake's lead again and use alcohol markers, which could be terrifying because I am not really an alcohol marker user, but we're going with this. We're gonna do it. Whew. Wish me luck here. So I have this wax paper palette that I pulled out. I just had it over here on my desk because I used it in my art classes I teach at the college. And might as well pull off a piece, and I'll put this back, I'll tape it back over to that palette and get some use out of it. But because this paper is so thin, you can see how his drawing went right through. I'm going to put this wax paper piece here. I have my Copic marker bins out. So this side is Copics under here, and these are also alcohol markers. They are the Spectrum Noir version, so if I don't have a color in my 24 set of Copics, I did receive a few in subscription boxes, so I do have a few more than 24, but I can come over here and use these Spectrum Noir ones and completely terrify myself by using markers in here. Oh, one thing I do want, I know the sketch is a little hard for you guys to see, but I want some paint kind of like dripping off of the paintbrush here, so I think I should probably put some of that in the sketch already. Okay, now that that's a total disaster, we can start. So I need to test my colors, so I'll use this sketch here. Has very light skin. This didn't print out exactly my skin tone, but that's okay. That's super light. I don't know if my skin is that light. What color was that? Milky white. Let's try Soft Sun. Should have paid more attention to Jake's video and see what colors he used, right? Oh dear, oh my, here we go. Yep, that's getting dark. I can count the number of times I have worked with alcohol markers on one hand. Yep, one hand. Although I am getting close to needing that second hand finally, but still, I have not used alcohol markers very much at all, and I only have the 24 sketch set in Copics, plus a few extra blues and blacks and grays that were given to me in subscription boxes. What am I doing with color? I'm not sure, but I will find out. We're going to move away from the face for a minute and work on the hair because the face is scary. It's scaring me. It just changed my hair, so it's not quite as light as it used to be. So I don't have to worry about keeping it like super blonde or anything like that. I can use some of my darker browns, and then I use my darkest brown and it's actually not that dark, so that's kind of surprising. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. And then I'm putting like shadows and different colors in my hair, and I'm like, oh, I hope this isn't a mistake. It could be interesting. So definitely follow the journey of this sketchbook. I'm going to add in a new hashtag, Traveling Sketchbook, so you can follow the sketchbook itself. Plus we have the Art Takeover tag, so make sure you're following both those tags and check out all the videos linked in the description box below. So while you were watching this, I will just tell you real quick again that I'd started a Patreon site in April, so if you want extra content from me, postcards, things like that, original works, prints, go check out that Patreon site. It'll be linked down in the description box below, and it's a lot of fun over there. A whole bunch of extra goodies if you're interested at all. But just being here on YouTube and watching and commenting and liking this video is super important to me. So thank you for being here. I really do appreciate that. And if you came from Jake or Jude's or anyone else's channel, welcome and thank you for being here. Back to the drawing. Do I have any idea what I'm doing with alcohol markers? Well, no. No, I don't. However, I'm always willing to try them out, and I enjoyed that, so that was fun, and it was really fun to do self-portrait. I'm hoping that all the artists continuing forward will maybe continue this self-portrait thing. I think that would be so fun to have all these self-portraits of the artists involved in this traveling sketchbook thing. So if you get this sketchbook, keep that in mind. I think that would be super fun. One thing I wish Jake did was sign and date his sketch. He did not, but however, he's the first one that started it, so we already know that he was the first sketch, so I guess that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Anyway, here I am, fumbling my way through alcohol markers, but you know what? Overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, or how it's turning out, I should say, and I didn't do like perfect on my shading or my background. I didn't have exactly the perfect colors that I would have liked. My eye got a little squished, and I'm just gonna have to deal with that because you can't redo it. I guess I could tear this page out and start over, but no, that's kind of not the point. And then I wondered here, because I started outlining it in some black, if I should continue the outlines in the rest of the sketch, like around the hairline on the face part of it, but I did not, and I don't think I'm going to. I may change my mind in a couple hours before I send this out to Maggie, but we'll see. Woo! All right, all done. Hour and 4 minutes later. I think I'm done anyway. Anyway, so this eye got a little smaller. I mean, I have a smaller eye over there anyway, but it got a little smaller than I even wanted. It's okay though. I think that's okay. But it's too bad it couldn't slightly redo that eye. And good thing I had wax paper, and where I had it slip out accidentally and didn't notice it, it did come through, but look at how the back is completely covered. But there is the close-up of that eye that got small. Dang it! Oh well. Maybe if I shadow it some more. I am squinting a little in the picture. Oh well, that's okay. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and sign it. Let's see. We should definitely put a date on it as well. Okay. There we have it. Self-portrait. Let me take this weird filter off the camera and get you real-time footage here. Alright, here it is with the normal color filter instead of vivid. And if I step back, I guess it looks like me. Me with a squinty eye. That's okay. That was fun. I did it. I did it. All right. We'll be sending this on in the next box. So Maggie at Creating Cute Art, I'll link her channel below. She's going to get the box next. So keep an eye out on her channel. Subscribe so when she does put out her video, you don't miss a thing. All right, guys. See you in the next video. Bye for now. Hello, all my art-loving friends. Welcome to today's video. No. I don't know what I'm doing.